Welcome to Walk Another Mile. Today we take you to one of Mussourie's most refreshing and underrated experiences, Bhatta Falls. From soaring above pine forests in a colorful ropeway to discovering hidden waterfall tiers where you can literally dine with your feet in the stream. This place is a complete escape into nature. If you're someone who loves exploring offbeat gems and soaking in the mountains beyond the tourist crowds, then stay with us, because this journey is going to be beautiful. After covering two iconic destinations, Laltiba and Mussoorie Lake, in our last video, we're now headed to Bhatta Falls. We've booked a private cab for the entire day for just 2,000 rupees, which makes getting around Mussoorie super convenient and stress-free. A short and scenic drive brings us to the Bhatta Falls Ropeway station. This is where our aerial journey begins, and the views are about to get incredible. Stepping out of the cab, we're greeted by wide open views of the valley below. The ropeway station sits at the edge of a slope, and from here, you already know the journey down is going to be spectacular. Bhatta Falls is located just 6 kilometers from Mussourie's Mall Road, but feels like an entirely different world. This spot was once known mostly to locals, and could only be accessed by a steep downhill trek. But now, with the new ropeway in place, this hidden paradise is accessible to everyone. Whether you're traveling with kids, elders. This project, developed by the Mussoorie Development Authority, was built to promote ecotourism while preserving the surrounding terrain. And unlike the more commercial ropeways at Gun Hill or Kempty Falls, this one feels peaceful, less crowded, and much more immersive. Here's the ticket counter. As of 2025, a round-trip ticket for the ropeway costs 200 rupees for adults and 150 rupees for children. Tickets are easily available on site, and there's usually no long queue. The ropeway is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and each cabin leaves every few minutes, perfect for spontaneous plans. Inside the station, these colorful cabins are waiting to take us down. The ropeway is shared, typically carrying 4 to 6 people at a time. The ride is smooth, safe, and offers a unique way to descend into the valley. As the cabin lifts off and begins its descent, the first thing you feel is a sudden stillness. The city's sounds disappear, replaced by the whisper of wind and the call of birds. Below us, a lush carpet of trees unfolds, stretching over rolling hills and disappearing into the mist. You get a true sense of height, yet feel incredibly calm. It's like floating through a postcard. This isn't just transport, it's an experience in itself. Every passing second feels like a slow-motion slide into the heart of the hills. From this vantage point, we see other cabins descending, creating a slow-moving chain of colorful pods in the sky. It feels like we're floating above a sea of green, with mountains stretching far into the horizon. Midway, we cross cabins going back up, fellow travelers returning from the waterfall. Their smiles say it all. The slow pace of the ropeway lets you absorb every detail. Birds flying below, distant ridgelines, and the occasional rustle of leaves in the wind. As our journey nears the end, the views below shift from sweeping forests to a more intimate setting. We can now spot the artificial lake shimmering beside the landing point, reflecting the blue sky like a mirror. The calm here is soothing. No traffic sounds, no chaos, just the gentle hum of nature. Right next to the ropeway exit is the Traveler Cafe, a charming little eatery with a cozy vibe. Wooden benches, colorful umbrellas, and the aroma of fresh snacks make it a perfect pit stop. Whether you want a steaming cup of chai or just a place to relax, this spot is worth visiting before heading to the falls. The waterfall is just a short walk from here. The trail is well laid, flanked by trees and rocks, and you can hear the cascading water long before you see it. The excitement builds with every step. And here it is, Bhatta Falls in all its glory. A naturally cascading multi-tiered waterfall that feels untouched and beautifully raw. Each tier forms a shallow pool with its own vibe and charm. As we move upwards along the trail, the scene transforms into something truly unique. Local vendors have turned the stream into their dining space. Yes, literally. Tables and chairs are set up right inside the shallow water. You can enjoy hot maggi or pakoras with your feet dipped in a gurgling stream while the mountain breeze keeps you cool. The sound of laughter, the clinking of plates, and the rhythm of the water create an atmosphere that's incredibly refreshing. It's simple, unpretentious, but unforgettable. The kind of raw charm that big restaurants can never recreate. Look at this. One of the tiers has tables placed under a shady tree with water gently running beneath. Tourists of all ages are enjoying their meals, laughing and cooling off. It's like nature's own cafe. We keep climbing, and as we reach the next tier, the energy shifts again. It's quieter here. Fewer people, more space, and the sound of the falls becomes more pronounced. The water flows gently over the rocks, forming a shallow pool that's crystal clear. Once again, chairs are set up in the stream, and visitors are seen sipping tea, chatting, or just sitting in silence, lost in the view. You begin to understand this isn't just about sightseeing, it's about slowing down. It's about being part of the place, not just passing through it. The final tier of Bhatta Falls feels like nature's grand finale. It's wider, wilder, and framed by giant rocks and thick greenery. The waterfall here is at its most raw, loud, alive, and endlessly flowing. You'll see people climbing up rocks for photos, some sitting in meditative stillness, and others splashing in the deeper pool that forms below the cascade. There's no crowd, no fences, no commercial noise. Just the sound of water meeting stone and wind brushing through the trees. If there's a place where you can feel the mountains breathe, this is it. With hearts full and minds refreshed, we begin our journey back up in the ropeway. As the falls disappear beneath us, we carry memories of laughter, water, and calm. Bhatta Falls isn't just a place. It's an experience that truly lets you reconnect with nature.